Pour yourself a pint, cozy up, and get ready for another episode of Beer, Bros, and BS.
This is Jay Muse. This is Eddie McClintock from Warehouse 13.
Hey, this is Brian Holler. This is Brett Dahl.
Hey, this is Eddie Trunk, and you're listening to Beer Bros and BS.
Beers, Bros, BS.
Beer Bros and BS.
Beer, Bros, and BS.
You should be listening to Beer Bros and BS every day, every minute for the rest of your lives. Snooch to the nooch!
Welcome to episode 87 of Beer Bros and BS, your home for craft beer, pulp culture, and other BS. I'm Dave, the Big Librarian.
I'm Tony, the craft beer gooner.
And this is Dan.
Jose.
So we're finally live, guys. Finally did it.
Yep. We are finally live.
Take 13.
And on this episode, we tackle the burning questions. Do you hear Yanni or Laurel?
I hear Larry.
I hear fuck you.
I hear beer.
Okay. So it's settled.
And before
But
we
it's
get
totally Laurel.
before we get started, Jose,
Danny.
why don't you go ahead and tell everybody what the beers are?
Okay, the beers are...
Not that one.
Start there, yes, this
okay,
one.
start here. Funky Buddha Brewing, No Crust. Grime, Blackberry Orange Pop. Third Space Brewing, Java Blanca. 1840 Brewing, Euphonium. Jackio's Bourbon Barrel Oro Negro. And Bottle Logic Fundamental Observation.
Very nice.
All right.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. All right, so why don't you go ahead
I
and
noticed you're good at the Spanish ones.
open the first one, and then while you're doing that, we'll do one Would You Rather.
Cacao.
Would you rather eat anything you want and always be in perfect shape, or be able to have free food forever?
That's easy for me. I would eat whatever I want and always be in perfect shape.
Yeah, eat whatever I want.
I can do what I want.
What about you, Jose?
Eat whatever I want.
Damn. Is this a unanimous one?
Because then you could just eat like Taco Bell, which is super cheap. You don't have to worry about the cost so much. But you'd be in perfect shape.
You'd be in good shape, but you'd still shit a lot.
Well, I already do. So
Maybe that would be the reason you'd be in such good shape.
Yeah.
But that takes us to our first beer of the night, which I brought. This is No Crust by Funky Buddha Brewing. It's a brown ale with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches added. Comes with an ABV of 6.4% with 36 IBUs.
actually added sandwiches to the brew.
According to their description, yes. What do you guys think of it? Has a strong grape jelly.
Yeah, I really like the nose. Definitely smells like jelly or like a
Of course,
PB&J.
you'd be a fan of the jelly beer.
Why is that?
Because this is an award-winning podcast
Ah,
at the Don't Be Jelly competition.
that's true. So
We came in first, and the only place there was.
That's right. If you ain't first, you're last. Everybody else.
Exactly. We'd take our peanut butter jelly sandwiches seriously here.
I don't know, man. I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
Are you gelling?
Like a villain.
Gelin like Magellan.
You're gelling.
Oh God.
Well, that's a commercial.
Yeah.
It's like Dr. Scholl's.
No, it was
or something.
Magellan. That was the
Was
brand.
it? Oh, shit.
I'm
Really?
pretty sure.
Okay, I don't know.
But it
Whatever.
was like one of those, shoe
I thought it
inserts.
was for Dr. Scholl's.
Whatever, but it
Yeah,
was,
but it's Dr. Scholl's gelling.
No, you know what? You're right. I think that was just.
It was like but it was like a foot thing.
Gelin like Magellan.
No, I think it was Dr. Scholl's.
Whatever.
All right, I think you guys are right. I retract my earlier statement. But as for the beer, it's pretty good.
This was the first time I've ever seen it bottled up.
Yeah, this is the first time they have bottled it, I believe. And I did say like funky, like when this beer first came out, it was like spectacular, right? Like no one had ever had a beer like this, right? With that PB&J taste. And I think as the brewery grew, for them to make more of it, like the recipe changed and like it wasn't right for a while.
It was either too jelly, too much peanut butter.
Right. And now, but this one, I think they've actually gotten the ratio.
Yeah,
correct. They
correct.
finally got
It wasn't like
Yeah.
because before we had it where it's like just you're biting into a jar of peanuts.
Yeah, it was unbalanced. The color of it is really nice too, man. It's kind of almost got a purplish hue to it.
Yeah.
It looks really, really cool.
Yeah, it's like brown purple, but
Yeah,
it's,
man.
but it's clear and it's good. I'm pleased.
Although I remember the first iterations used to be an imperial stout, maybe, or was it always a brown ale?
It was always a brown ale. Good stuff.
So to continue, guys, would you rather drive with the seat too far back or too far forward?
Oh God, too far back.
Too far back. I can't drive too far forward. It's dangerous too.
It's dangerous either way.
Yeah.
But,
No, actually, too far back. I think
mean,
your
is it-
seatbelts can actually catch you.
yeah, but if you can't reach the brakes,
Yeah.
well
So
enough,
how far back is too far back? Like
Where it's too far back.
like where you can't brake.
where you got to be sitting on like the edge of the seat. Where you're like, damn it, David was in my car. That far back. You're like, God damn it, was this car previously owned by an NBA player?
I don't know. I do have to do that though because I really can't stand it when my legs are like scrunched up or when I have to sit forward in the car. So yeah, I'd have to go too far back and just I'd be stretching my legs out to try to drive. But I'd rather that than be scrunched.
Okay, so guys, the robot uprising has happened. Humanity is doomed. Every human is going to die. Would you rather be the first to die or the last?
I'll be the last.
How long is it going to take for this process of everybody to go?
2 years.
Then I'll be the last.
Last.
Yeah, you get an extra 2 years.
It's gonna be miserable,
Of
but
running for your life, of being hunted by robots.
until you are.
It's 2 years of torture.
Well, no, but because I've taken this choice, so I can pretty much just sit there in my living room and wait the 2 years.
Well, or you'll be captured and be imprisoned and
Yeah, the 2
be
years means that
systematically
you're
torn apart, but still kept alive.
Oh, no, I don't want that.
So you will be the last one to die, but you're only going to be half a torso.
Fine. Then
Running
I'll
around
be
like
the first one, Dick.
Everyone else still safe?
Yeah, I'm sticking with it.
No, I'm sticking with running for my life.
All right. Would you rather be handed $5 billion right now or restart your life and only be able to bring a notebook? You can write whatever you want in it.
$5 billion. What the fuck?
I mean, $5 billion's a lot of money.
But you could write whatever you could write down in a let's say, those black and white books,
Like a composition book.
composition book,
Like write down the code
What-
for like Facebook. And all
whatever
that
you
shit
want,
and
whatever
invent
you
it.
want to put in there.
Oh, so I can fill up one of those and then restart my life.
Yeah.
Look up all the previous lottery numbers, basically.
Whatever you want.
Now, when I restart my life, do I go back in time to the beginning when I was born? Mm-hmm. Okay.
But you'll have somehow that book will stay around your life. And no one will be able to read it except you. Oh. So it's not like you could lose it and somebody else will have the code for Facebook or anything like that.
Yeah. So actually, I think I might do that, right? Because
Would you really be able to get more than $5 billion though?
I think so, right? If you invest in like Apple, you invest in Amazon, and everything, you know that's going to be huge.
Yeah.
You'd be the next
You'd be the first Tony Sinita.
Sunita.
Hey.
Everybody at Wall Street would be like
the first
Yeah, I'd pretty much-
trillionaire.
I'd be like fucking Warren Buffett, you know, and
The
Yeah,
first
exactly.
make my money that
It'd
way.
be like the Sunita effect.
And then
Heard here on Beer Bros and BS. Owns all
hilarious.
rights to that film.
yes, and I would buy Arsenal before Stan Kroenke.
You would,
But
And you would still
if
have
had
you
the
would still
notebook-
have Wenger coach.
If you had the notebook, would you buy Arsenal or would you buy the most expensive soccer team in the world?
the one that's worth the most money.
No, I'd take Arsenal to be the one worth the most money.
Doesn't work that way.
I would know which players would be good,
Because
which ones to
compares.
sign, which ones
Exactly.
to flop.
So you would.
But it doesn't
take-
matter because they wouldn't necessarily,
I wouldn't sign
They're like,
Andre
wait,
Santos and
we're like, why the hell
Francis Jeffers, and
do we want that that American to buy us? They may say no.
they already are owned by an American.
But why this American?
Because I could outbid Stan Kroenke with all the money I've made in the stock market.
Maybe.
Plus, I'm actually a fan of the club, so I think I'd be a better choice. So, hit me up, Arsenal board, when I make billions after I've restarted my
Because
life.
they're totally listening.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say this, throw it out there. I already am a partial owner of Manchester United.
Glory, glory.
Glory, glory, Man United. I own a share of stock in the team, so we are sitting with a minority owner.
Absolutely.
1/500 millionth of a share.
And what influence does that get you?
I get the board meeting emails from my brokerage.
So you know what they talked about.
If I logged into the to the webcast of it, but would you rather be able to cook any meal after eating it once, or draw things you picture in your head flawlessly?
Draw.
That's pretty cool. Well, I don't know.
I think I'd go with draw too.
Yeah. I mean, because then I can make, like, really good art and stuff and, like, make money.
Yeah, you could also, like,
Be a
on the
chef.
side be a architect.
Yeah,
Or you could be a celebrity chef.
this is true.
I could totally see you on Food Network.
That'd be dope. I would love to. But I suck at cooking.
I think I'd be an artist. Maybe I'd like make comics or something.
So you'd be a penciler.
No, they're just tracing.
Would you rather be thirsty or have to pee?
I think I'd rather be thirsty.
Yeah, thirst. Well, have to pee.
I mean, I could...
Because it's easy to relieve yourself from having to pee. It's a little bit harder from being thirsty if there's no water.
So is it just like, bam, you have this feeling and you can go piss, or you can go get a drink of water and you're fine, or it's just you're always like this, right? So, which sensation would you have to live with the rest of your life?
Thirst.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really hate when
I'll
you
swallow
fucking have to
saliva
piss
for
and
it.
there's no bathroom around and you're like, oh god.
You could piss anywhere, man.
Yeah, that was my point.
I mean,
No,
Not-
but
not
just
that you
imagine
would.
having that
I
feeling
mean, you theoretically could.
and you can't get rid of it. It's the worst.
Y'all some thirsty motherfuckers here.
I'd just be walking around with a catheter, I guess, if that was the case. But
Okay, next.
Yeah, I'll take this one. This is going to be Blackberry Orange Pop, a dessert Berliner Weiss style ale brewed with blackberries, orange zest, vanilla, and lactose from Grimm Brewing Company in Sterling, Virginia. It is 4.8% ABV. It's actually a bottle from January of 2017. And let's see how it is. Hopefully it's held up okay.
I'm glad you've aged it for us, Dan.
Oh, yeah, right? I forgot about it. It's more like it.
You cellared it.
Yeah, by it being in the corner of my fucking closet, I'm me forgetting about it for a while. But yeah, let's see how it is. It pours out kind of pinkish, purplish, and
It definitely looks like
gives it nice
blackberry, blueberry.
nice head to it. Smells like blueberries, like blackberries, blueberries.
Is it blueberry or blackberry?
Black. But it has that smell of like blackberries, blueberries.
well, I guess it kind of also segues in from the no crust, which had
Yeah. It's pretty fizzy. It's good. I enjoy it.
I actually get like a little bit of like bubble gum on the nose.
Yeah.
You can definitely taste the mix of like the orange and blackberry,
Oh yeah, absolutely. The orange zest, so it's like a little bitter.
and it's got that vanilla base.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good.
Pretty good.
I like it a lot.
I bet it would have been even better fresh.
Yeah, probably.
no, but I believe it still hold up pretty good. I mean, it's still a Berliner.
Yeah, absolutely. Even though it's almost a year and a half old, it's still pretty good. And yeah, good stuff by Grimm Brewing.
Yeah, they usually do good stuff.
All right, let me ask you guys. Would you rather have a dog with a human face or a cat with human hands and feet instead of paws?
Can I just not have either one?
No.
So a cat with human hands and feet, or a dog with a human face?
Yeah.
Will the dog with the human face speak or still bark?
Bark.
That, because that'd be hilarious.
It just goes up there. Bark, bark, bark.
I think they would probably say rough, but
That's fucking amazing. That one for sure. Also, because any dog is better than any cat.
Jose, wouldn't it be? You guys don't think it would be funny if we're sitting here and we see Jose's cats run around with human, big ass human hands?
When they play fight and they slap the shit out of each other.
Actually, yes, that would be hilarious.
So I think I'd actually might go for the cat in this case because they're not going to scratch everything the fuck up like cats normally do. So.
That is.
But they'll slap the shit out of you when they're playing.
Yeah, exactly. When they're hungry, like this one already tries to slap me in the face with his claws. Like I can't even imagine if it had human hands, it'd just be like, "Wake up!" and actually like grab me. Like
No, it wouldn't grab you. It'd probably say, "What did the hand say to the face?"
slap, slap, get up.
I don't know, I'm just imagining like a cat with the fucking gigantic hand from the Everlong video.
Oh my god! Wow.
How fucked up would it be? It's like using its fingertips to like run across the room.
It's like Thing from Addams Family.
Yeah.
That would be pretty funny.
All right. Would you guys rather take 2 inches from your height and add it to your penis, or take 2 inches from your penis and add it to your height?
I would become shorter but longer. If you know what I mean.
Which way,
2 from height to the wiener.
Jose?
Yeah.
Everybody's
Extending the wiener is always great. So I'm
Tony?
already smaller
Yeah.
than my wife, so
I'm
take it whatever way you want to.
I mean, she is like, what, 6'2"?
Yeah.
Yeah, so proportions. Guys, I'm going to admit something pretty private here. That I probably don't have 2 inches to spare from my dick size, to have it still be like a good size. So I'm going to have to add 2 from my height.
I've never seen Dare look so uncomfortable. It's like retracted into my shell.
What I'm saying, I'm not packing like fucking Ron Jeremy or
Ah,
anything
dude,
like that.
of course. That's fucking hilarious.
Either way,
Is that the Cineta?
just
That's
open
the Cineta
That's
effect.
hilarious.
It's the Cineta effect.
either way, Sonia's already made me once get shoes that are platformers that actually add like 3 inches to my height. So
I was like, what kind of shoes? What kind of shoes add 3 inches to your dick? Where do I get them?
They're made out of $100 bills. That's it.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
and they have little razor blades attached. So
Oh my god.
what? So you can shave the pubes, so it looks like. It's
Oh, I thought so you could kill yourself.
No.
It's like, Jesus. That got dark. I'm sorry.
If you're thinking depressive thoughts, please seek help. A message from Beer Bros and BS.
But before you do that, please send the nudes.
God. Yeah, preferably not after. That'd be kind of hard.
Nudes at beerbrosbs.com. It does work.
Have we gotten mail there yet?
No, of course not.
God damn it.
Would you rather have a loud fart or a stinky fart?
Stinky.
Silent but deadly.
Definitely stinky, because then you could blame it on someone else. But if they hear it and it's coming from you, you're like, yeah.
I'd go with a loud fart. Because, I like to bother Danette with loud farts. But at least they won't be stinky.
It bothers her?
I mean, she's used to it. She's got to put up with both aspects now. So
You
it's
have
an improvement.
one. You have
got her already.
you have one voicemail.
I think that would just be your ringtone. I think I would record it and then save it. Oh, Tony's calling.
Sounds like a drum set falling down a flight of stairs. Let me tell you.
Christ.
Would you rather be able to stop time whenever you want or be able to reverse time?
How far back can you reverse time?
As much as you want, but you can't change anything in it. You can just relive it.
Oh.
And
So
stop
you can
it,
see
you
your
can just...
favorite concert, go back in time, relive it, go to your favorite strip club, go back, relive it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
Taste your favorite beer, relive it.
Yeah, cool. Let's do that.
Yeah, I do.
Or you could, like, I'm really fucking tired right now. Stop time. I'm going to knock out. Wake back up. Okay, let's go, guys. How'd you get all this fucking energy?
So you can still do things while time is stopped.
Oh, okay. It's not just that you stop time; you have to stay still. And
So it's the Zach Morris timeout, basically.
Yes.
okay,
All right, so
actually, stop time because I'm currently taking my master's degree, and I need to stop time to do all my papers.
okay, so I could like do whatever I want, and no one sees it, or can I would do that. I would freeze
Yeah,
time.
that.
Yeah.
I can do what I want.
Would you rather lose all of your memories, your old memories, or never be able to make new ones?
Oh my
I think you've
god.
asked this one before. I forgot what I said.
Exactly, because you chose.
Because I forgot my old memories.
All right,
I
we'll
think
jump-
that's what I said, because that, like, if you could
Yeah, it does sound
re-experience your old memories, it's like experiencing them again for
You
the
can
first
fall
time.
in love again.
Exactly.
familiar. Like, I hate this. What are you talking about? I loved it.
Mm.
All right. Would you rather get free fast food for life or $1,000 gift certificate once a year to a sit-down restaurant of your choice?
What counts as fast food?
If it has a drive-through.
Oh, so you can't get like Chipotle.
Nah, it's not fast food.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of like,
Made to something that's not, that's not made to order. If there's no, I mean, maybe there is a Chipotle with a drive-through.
I've never seen one, man.
I've seen a Subway.
yeah,
Yeah,
I've never seen a Subway.
8th
with a-
Street, not just a little west of 107 Avenue.
Really?
I mean, yeah, 107.
there's a Subway with a drive-through?
yeah.
That's fucking
No, I'm
amazing.
sorry, 137.
That's
137.
amazing.
I know there's
Damn.
a Sergio's with the drive-thru.
Yeah. And East Las Canarias has a drive-through.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
that's true. So I
Yeah.
could get those. Right?
Yeah.
Croquetas. But I think I might have to take the other one, the $1,000 for. So you have to use it all at once, or
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, that's like a lot of food, though.
Or it's
or
a decent meal with a bunch of friends at a
either that, or you can buy like the most expensive bottle of wine you can afford with down the line.
Get like the fucking humongous Japanese Kobe beef, all that
yeah,
shit.
something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
For the Prime 112.
Yeah, see, I would do something like that. Yeah, I'd do that one.
Yeah, that does sound pretty nice. Get that, $150 piece of steak, whatever.
Or get as much fast food as you want for life. Anywhere. Anytime.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I do that already.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you rather always be on the verge of sneezing or always feel like you have something stuck in your eye?
Oh god.
Verge of sneezing.
Oh wow, this is horrible.
The eye one, because at least I'll be able to fucking breathe.
So when you have something stuck in your eye, it like hurts and it turns all red, and
You look like you're crying.
yeah, see that sucks too. But then like
But you're always crying though, because aren't you an Arsenal fan?
that's true. Yeah, I guess I would. I'd be okay with it.
And finally, would you rather make as much money as you currently do now without having to do anything to earn it? Or double your current salary for doing the same job?
Double the current salary.
I think Sonia would be too unimpressed if I just did nothing to double my own salary. So I'd double my own salary.
Yeah, I would have to double my own salary too, because like I would have all the free time, but then it would still be working. So
No, you wouldn't still be working. You would either get your salary for nothing.
I know, but the net would still be working,
Oh.
right? So I'd be like,
So
sitting
then
on
you
my
could work
ass all
another.
day,
You
every
could work
day.
another job, something else, something you really like doing, working in a brewery,
Which is why you're doubling your salary.
or you double your salary.
So if you got your own salary right now for not doing anything, you can either find a new job, double your salary, or
Or maybe not double your salary, just make less money, but doing something you really like.
Well,
that's true.
yeah, I like
Or in an
my
industry.
job, so I'll double my salary.
Or
doing
in
my
an
same
industry that you like. That could afford you many more opportunities.
job. As Dave swirls the beer glass in front of me.
The empty beer glass.
Hint, hint.
Man, you know what that means.
Bottoms up, guys.
So, time for the third beer.
What's the next beer?
Hava Blanca.
It's what now?
Hava Blanca.
Hava.
Hava. From Milwaukee. So this is one of my beers from, not my beers, but one of the beers I brought back from Milwaukee.
So it is yours.
I
brought
don't
it back.
currently have one. So, hopefully one day I will, be able to brew again.
Oh, I see.
Uh,
I don't know. If you purchased it, then it's yours, right?
True. But I'm not, if you purchase a book, it's not yours
It's
either.
your book, yes.
Yeah, I know, but you're not the author of the book.
I know, but no one's saying that you brewed the beer, but it's your beer. Like,
I guess it's fine.
Owner rights, blah.
Blah. Yeah, exactly. Royalties. Who cares about royalties?
okay. Anyway, so tell us about the beer.
So this is one of the beers I brought back from Milwaukee. I'll probably be having in the next few episodes more Milwaukee beer. This Third Space. This is in where when we went, it was just like a pro show atmosphere at the brewery house. The Milwaukee is all about beer and cheese curds. I've never had cheese curds, so
Dude, you can get that here.
Yeah.
you can get that here.
Cheese
Yeah.
curds.
Fresh.
fuck yeah.
Fried cheese curds.
Fresh cheese curds.
I have started to see them on menus.
Yeah, man.
But the first time I ever had cheese curds was also in Wisconsin.
You never had
It was
poutine?
pretty stellar.
No.
But isn't that Canadian?
Yeah, but they put fucking cheese curds on it, and you can get that down
Yeah,
here.
that's true.
So
that meant thank you.
so this
That's how
their
dinosaurs say I love you.
out of the flight I picked out the best one that I liked, which was this one. It's Java Blanca. It's more like akin to the Master in Disguise from Stone, where it's a golden ale, but it's still very coffee. It's a creamy coffee. Wisconsin also is known for roasting their own coffee. They're really, really, really big on their own coffees.
They're always like, that fucking coffee over there.
Yes,
That
no,
bony-eared motherfucker.
no, yes. Actually, to Dave's point, yes, they are. They're very cliquish, I guess, with their coffee. It's like, oh, you go to
Totally
Snow
opposite.
Creek Coffee. Oh, we go to Camino's Coffee. So they have different roasteries, and they're all close by and in corners or so everybody has their own favorite coffee place that they go to. So I didn't realize Milwaukee was also or it's that huge coffee up there. I don't think we really have custom roasteries down here, except
I guess
Black
Panther.
Panther.
Yeah,
and
Panther coffee.
Black Panther Coffee, and I think
it's
there's
just
another
Panther.
one in Miracle
I
Mile.
don't think it's Black Panther coffee.
Oh, Panther Coffee.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
Strider is part owner.
It's Wakandan coffee.
It's
I thought they didn't have any exports.
never mind. I was going to say something I shouldn't say.
Yeah.
All right.
Sourced.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Daniel.
Yeah. Oh, fuck it. It was really dark roast. It's because it's Black Panther. That's why. All right. Anyway.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to go with the.
No, definitely not that. So anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
I thought you were going to go with the fair trade
Oh. I thought,
joke.
No.
Could you explain the fair trade joke?
That you're not supposed to carry materials that are used from countries that practice either inhumane actions to low wages or.
Did they? I don't think they pay low in Wakanda.
Yeah, everybody's rich there.
Oh, what? Actually, are they rich? I never seen them actually pay for anything in Wakanda.
Yeah, because they have everything they need.
That's how rich they are. They just pay everybody.
No, I think
Native
they
Americans
don't,
on a
I don't
reservation.
think they don't need money though in Wakanda. That was the whole point.
Exactly. Their lives are richer for it.
Yeah. I think if they want something, they just do a really fancy dance for you, and if you like it enough, you're like, here, you could have this thing.
The views of Dan 12Con do not reflect that of Beer Bros BS, its sponsors or affiliates.
So,
Yes,
anyways,
sponsors?
before we got
Potential
down this
sponsors.
dark rabbit
Potential
hole,
affiliates.
Third Space. So it's a pretty chill environment. All the breweries that went there, 1840, Third Space. I went also to Lakefront Brewing. My wife is one of the bung queens from Lakefront.
I'm sorry, what?
Bung queen. So we did the brewery tour at Lakefront, and they gave her a bung, and they named her the Bung Queen. She has a ribbon.
Is that
says
related to a
bung
bunghole?
Yes. So the bung goes in the bunghole.
I mean, where else would it go?
Yeah.
And so they gave her a souvenir bung to take back home, and so we have the bung
How does it make you feel that another man gave your wife the bung?
from his bunghole.
I have a question. Can you put anything else in the bunghole?
Yes, you could put beer in it. You could
Whoa.
you could put a scrubber in it. You have to scrub out the bunghole because it's dirty after use.
Bunghole.
And then you can put the bung back in the bunghole with a mallet.
Oh, whoa.
It's called a bung mallet or a bung hammer.
These are all real beer terms.
He said bug hammer.
Also, we are 12 years old.
Did we talk much about this specific beer before you got to your topic, Jose?
I think I mentioned I was more like the master in disguise, and
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
it's clear. And
It says coffee cream ale on the can. And it is it tastes like a coffee cream ale, I would say.
If you
I
did
like
a
it.
blind taste of this, what color would you think it'd be?
Darker than this.
brown. I think it'd be a brown.
And this is
Yeah, it's quite light.
I would say it would look like a regular porter.
Well, it's a Java Blanca. So, so
If I didn't know
maybe
the
it's like a
name of the
blonde.
beer and was just like, here, taste this thing, not knowing anything about it, I would expect it to look, pretty dark brown.
and instead it's a
Pretty light gold, yeah.
like a little amber in there.
Good stuff.
So
man.
Jose, keep going. I would imagine this is also your topic.
No.
No, okay. Then what topic do you got for us?
I got something, man. Let me jump in here real quick.
Okay. Jump in, Dan. Wait. Tag team.
Wait, I'm sorry. Go ahead, dude. I got excited.
No, you go. You go.
All right, so,
You already made the tag.
yeah, I'm in now, right? So,
You're in the ring.
anyway, I was just going to throw something out there that I thought was pretty amazing. Back in 2015, a woman by the name of Jeanette Ortiz was accused of stealing $626 in cash from a safe at a Fresno Chipotle Mexican grill where she was the manager. She got fired and filed a wrongful termination suit after she was fired. Because the job claimed, that they had her caught on camera, whatever. All these accusations, they forced her out. She sued them for wrongful termination and won $8 million in damages. Her former bosses claimed that it was caught on camera. She was never shown the video because the bosses admitted that the evidence had been quote unquote destroyed, which is them covering up probably that it never actually existed. And so the jury actually ruled that this person was the victim of a scheme to defame her for earlier in her career filing a workers' compensation claim for a job-related wrist injury. And so she felt like she was being targeted and pushed out. So they claimed that she stole some money. She sued them and got $8 million out of them. And that's pretty fucking awesome.
Would you rather get fired for supposedly stealing something, fight for 3 years and get $8 million,
Yeah.
Yes.
Or
or continue on with your life?
I'll do that.
How about possibly getting $8 million?
No, I'd have to actually get it for it to be worth it.
Yeah, it's not really guaranteed.
Come on,
but
Hose.
For a
But if it wasn't
50-50
guaranteed,
for a 7 out of 12, 7 over 12% chance. How many juries you got to win? I don't know.
Oh, no, jury has to be unanimous, right?
Does it?
yeah,
so, yeah.
yeah, it does.
10, 12? 12 people? 8 million? Or you get nothing and you got to pay the lawyer.
And also that you're accused of stealing stuff.
Well, they would have already punished you for that. So
And then you have
I
to.
would never steal.
You wouldn't steal someone's heart?
Well, yeah,
Aw.
but that's not illegal.
Well,
In this state,
depending.
it is.
Depends.
It's illegal for me.
Depends in what circumstance. I'm pretty sure if you go into a clinic and you steal like a body donated heart,
What the fuck, dude?
Stealing someone's heart literally, dude.
I think that.
Oh,
would,
I see. I was like, yeah, that's probably still illegal.
Yeah,
yeah, that's illegal.
I don't think it matters if it was donated or not.
yeah. So don't do that, guys. Don't
Even
take
though-
my advice on stealing
hearts and,
Going around stealing hearts.
a physical heart
and then
from a
selling it
hospital
in the
or-
black market for loads of money.
I don't think you could sell a heart, dude. It won't work.
What if you like kept it on ice or something and it still worked? Then you could
Maybe you
transplant
just want it
someone.
for voodoo or voodoo.
Voodoo.
Whoa,
The video app?
whoa.
Maybe you're just like really hungry. Yeah.
Camila. Get it out there. Get it out there, boy.
It's okay. We're not really doing it, Jose.
Oh. Sorry, allergic to Camila.
So anyway, what's next?
Just go ahead, Jose. Tell us about your topic.
All right, my topic is
What was the name of the guy from that movie?
Indiana Jones?
Yeah, no, not the fucking guy who ripped the heart out. What's his name?
Junior.
Mola Ram. That's what it was.
No, that's the dog. Indian is the dog's name. Your name is Junior.
I like Indiana.
That belongs in a museum.
So do you. Anyway,
Jesus.
all right.
so.
Please,
My topic
continue.
is someone apparently stole a book
That happens.
At least it wasn't a heart.
and is selling it on Amazon. Now, what do you mean steal a book?
I was gonna say
It's not a
that's
physical
generally
book.
where they sell books.
Somebody actually stole the entirety of the book and plagiarized it and sold it on Amazon. Breakout by the book title is called Breakout: How the Atari 8-bit Computers Defined a Generation, was being plagiarized on Amazon until the author realized that, hey, somebody published his first book and it's actually on Amazon. So he
So this is a book that exists.
a book that he published, it existed. Somebody else took the
Just
book.
took the same text and
The
published
same text.
same book under another name.
Exactly, and
Wow.
under a different author.
That's some
You-
fucking balls.
You could do that, and I swear, at Amazon in 2 hours. If you had the text of the file, you could do it in 2 hours.
So what happened?
So this person was doing this for about a year until he was finally caught by the author because he didn't know. He didn't think about actually seeing it until somebody texted him, "Hey, I found another book that is word for word a copy of yours." So this happened to the author is
The original.
that stole the book was Steve S. Thomas. I'm pretty sure that's not his actual name. The actual name is Jamie Lendigno.
Wonder why he went with Steve Thomas.
S. Thomas.
Oh.
So it was exactly the same text by text book as this person, and he actually was able to contact Amazon to bring down the book eventually. But it actually it took him a while to bring down the book and a lot of hassle and red tape through Amazon because how do you prove it? Then you have to prove who's the first publisher.
Well, that shouldn't be hard.
It's not hard, but it's not hard if you're the first publisher. But if somebody stole, like for instance, if they stole your text files and they published the book first, then it would be impossible to verify that.
Yeah,
it's-
then you're fucked.
yeah, then you are literally fucked.
So what happened to the guy who plagiarized it and did it?
Oh, they never really found the guy, and they just went away with it. So
Make a dummy account on Amazon.
Yeah, but if the guy's getting paid, like, it's got to get checked. You know, the check's got to go to somebody, right?
Yeah, no,
Maybe send it
they
to a
never
PayPal?
found the guy. They just took down the book. I mean, but that's about it.
Maybe, yeah.
You can't like subpoena PayPal for that. I don't know. That guy needs to be brought to justice.
And to buy the fake one, all you really saved was $5 on buying the fake one, brand new one.
Yeah, but every time that goes, that's $5 for that guy.
Yeah.
Or actually, no, it's probably $4 for Amazon and $1 for the guy.
No, save. Like if the book was $30, this other guy plagiarized it for $25.
I see.
And that brings us to our next beer of the night.
So this is
Euphonium.
It's what now?
Euphonium. Or euphonium. Or euphonism.
You see? Or euphonium.
Euphonium. By 1840.
E.T. Euphonium Home.
So these people, when we went over there, they were doing a bottle release. And lucky for us, Sonia, the planner that she is, already reserved the bottles for us. Because you can do online sales, just like...
Like everybody should.
Yeah, as everybody should, just like Oddbreed does.
Yeah.
You can reserve your bottles and go pick them up.
That is the best way to do it.
Which is, I don't know why nobody else does it.
Because they want to have lines.
Because lines are awesome, apparently. But we went over there and we bought these. They make really great saisons, fruited beers. When I say fruited beer, it's like cranberries and lactose and lactobacillus, like sours. So Wisconsin is really big into their sours, apparently. I've never had a Meerts before when I went over there. A Meerts apparently is a lambis, like a lambic. It's spontaneously fermented, except it's made with berries. So it's blackberries or raspberry. Oh, it's like more like a berry lambic, so to speak.
Okay, so is it like a creek but with berries kind of thing?
Correct.
Okay.
So they're really
so
big.
wouldn't that be like from like the framboise then? I mean, that's a
raspberry lambic.
yeah, that's what that is, right?
Right, but these are more like blackberries or like the smaller berries. So
what do you guys think of it?
I really like this.
Yeah. It's pretty smooth.
Like, you guys know I like my funky sour beers. You know, like it has like for me, like just the right amount of Brett character to it, and it has the white wine finish. It really plays well together. Like I really enjoy this one.
Yeah. I'd agree with that. That white wine finish, it's not too harsh.
yeah, no, it's
It's very smooth.
It is, man, and it has that like bready feel at the end, which is really nice. I like it a lot.
Yep. So probably in later podcasts I'll be showcasing more of these.
I like that one a lot. That's really good.
These are pretty good. Their bottle club is pretty cool how they do things. Also, I've never seen anybody else do this. What they do is that they give you days that you can go. So you pick a day, like if you want to go Sunday, Saturday, Wednesdays, out of the week, where you can have like the specialty taps. And you can only get those specialty taps on those weekdays.
Oh, okay. I think the brewery does something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where I don't know if they limit it by the days, but they have like specialty taps on that are only for the bottle club members.
Yeah, but they only do it for those specific days.
Cool. Yeah, it's good, man. It's good stuff.
Yeah. So like, did you guys get a membership to this brewery?
No,
Oh.
we went there with someone that did have it. I ended up
okay.
having a tequila barreled sour, like from them. So that was interesting. So.
Nice.
Noise.
So did you bring back any other ones or from this brewery? Yeah.
So I ended up bringing back a double IPA and hopefully we'll have it soon in our episode, the Plumpy, which is apricots, sour with apricots and lactose.
Oh, yum. I love apricot beers.
It sounds really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know how much you love Magic Hat number 9.
I believe it's
Doesn't have
apricots.
apricot.
Yeah, it does.
It's either apricots or peaches. Yeah, almost the same.
You know what, dude? I'll drink a number 9 any day. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
It's a decent beer.
I like it.
I have not had one of those in ages. To
It's
be honest
really
with you.
not that bad, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I never thought it was a bad beer. I just
I mean, like,
haven't had one.
you know, if you look back on like what kind of got us into beer, we're like so snobby about it now. We're like, oh, that really? Yeah. Like, you know, we would always be like
I ordered one
obsessed
last
with
weekend.
fucking Hefeweizens, and I'm like, dude, I'm okay about them now.
I remember how much you loved those.
Yeah,
You were crazy about
like
it.
I loved Hefeweizens, and
Yeah.
now I'm like, yeah,
That was
okay.
like one of our gateways.
And now you look at it and you're
early
like,
on.
fuck that.
I mean, no, they're good. I still
going.
like them.
No, I'll still
but-
drink like
Remember, one of my
Francis
gateways
Connor
was
for sure.
Yeah.
Old Chubs.
I mean, for me, it was the you know,
The-
Francis Goddard, and then after that, learning about like, oh, I could get like a local version of this style. Cool. Let me see what other stuff they have.
Yeah,
But
my
it kinda
gateway
started
was
from
Scottish ales.
Okay.
Right on.
That's what I'm doing to my girlfriend right now, getting her into it.
Boys.
Oh, like the wee heavies and
Now she's like, oh, like, can we go to Funky Buddha sometime? I'm like,
Nice.
we're going there
Why,
Saturday.
yes.
That's awesome.
Surprise.
So, did she have any favorites?
We got pretty lit up there. I'm not gonna lie. I think we had, you know, I think there was 5 beers between us, and that included Wide Awake It's Morning, Mexican Coffee, Love Below, No Crust, and Save Some Room.
Dang.
Okay, so they had some heat on.
Yeah.
oh wow,
I was like, every brewery you go to is not like this because she's, you know, used to Wakefield and, you know, MIA
Funky
has
is
a pretty
huge.
good one. So I was like, not every brewery we're going to go to is going to have beers this amazing.
Yeah, Love
And they have a-
Below is
they have a really good kitchen.
easily one of Funky's best beers. Like I love that beer.
Save Some Room. I know you did. I saw your rating of it, and you didn't have a high rating of it. Maybe it was a bad batch.
Well, maybe this batch is better. Yeah.
It's like, you said it tasted like butter on your Untapped.
Mhm.
It is like coconut chocolate ice cream, and I hate chocolate.
That's interesting. Yeah, because I know you're not a big fan of that shit.
It is fucking delicious. I was like, I wish and it was like 11% or something
Yeah,
like
so
that.
I'll give it another go because, you know, sometimes like if Funky has an issue, it's their consistency from batch to batch for their
I'll give you that.
Exhibit A, see
seasonal.
the
So
you know, tonight's beer, which, you know, previous years it's been a little meh.
right, yeah. So I'm glad they finally got it down before they actually bottled it and put it into distro.
And I'll be honest, I think it was actually better bottled than it was on draft.
Right on.
Yep.
And that Mexican coffee is really good stuff too.
It's so good.
What did you have at the? Did you eat there?
Yeah, we had the yuca tots,
Oh, okay, yeah. Ooh, yeah, those are fire.
which is, I mean, and it's, I thought when we ordered it, it was going to be like just chunks of yuca fried like a tater tot, but they actually mashed the yuca and then formed them into tots. They sprinkled garlic and they made like kind of like a spicy ranch to go with it.
Bro, that sounds so nice.
It was so good. Yeah, it really was.
You know what's surprisingly decent? They have a cheese stuffed yuca balls at Bahama Breeze. And, like, you would never really think about that, but it's the most fire fucking thing you could ever order. Like, it makes that place worth going to.
Really? Because I hate Bahama Breeze.
I haven't been there in
Dude,
a while.
They have,
I think the last time, I think we were there for a meal together.
I don't know, but this shit is really good.
It was like a long
It
time
must have
ago.
been because I don't even remember that shit.
I think
it
you might have
looks-
been dating like Nicole or something. Like
No.
this is a long
That
time
is,
ago.
yeah. That's shit. It's
Like I had such a bad
10
meal.
years ago
that,
or
like,
more,
I'm
12
not-
years ago.
It's like I'm not gonna go to a restaurant for a decade. Like that's how bad it was.
Not until they get fucking cheese stuffed yuca balls.
Dude, they're pretty good.
I mean, it sounds fucking good. So.
Yeah.
I might have to check them out.
All right, so hit us up Bahama Breeze if you want to sponsor us.
Change my
We'll
mind.
review them on the show. Yeah, try to change.
Send us a gift card.
change his mind.
Change my mind.
Send us a gift card. Have appetizer on the show. Floating
Absolutely.
ideas.
Absolutely.
So here's the news, guys. 2 species of Australian marsupials have been put on the endangered list for having too much sex. Ba-da-ba.
Wait, endangered because you're reproducing too much.
So
The
animals are called the black-tailed dusky Antechinus and the silver-headed Antechinus. They look like little mice. Show you a picture here. That's these little Antechinus.
Oh, but they're so cute.
Right?
Oh,
Right, so they're like little marsupials, though. Anyway, what these things do is they indulge in marathon sex sessions that last up to 14 hours and then die.
Nice.
Scientists are urgently trying to save these tiny little creatures from extinction, which is not easy because, according to mammologist Andrew Baker, they go from absolutely prime health to falling to pieces before your very eyes during the annual 2-week mating period. The stress of mating and fighting off rivals produces excessive testosterone, which destroys their organs.
Oh my god.
They fuck themselves to death.
Pretty much. But what a way to go.
That's like literally say, hey girl, I'm gonna fuck your brains out.
All right, hormone monster.
No, I'm not kidding. I will fuck your brains out.
It's like, I'm going to fuck you until your fucking organs get destroyed.
until they liquefy out your ears like a mummy.
Jesus.
Oh, man. I'm such a boner right now.
That's awesome.
So it's not just the sex also that's threatening their existence. Climate change, habitat loss, and other pests are contributing to their demise. So
Have they thought about making, a sex pledge? I hear that works.
little abstinence pledge. So, yeah.
pretty
More
wild.
fascinating sex stories from the animal kingdom, guys. That's what I'm all about here.
Oh, yeah, Scott, yeah, he died. His dick fell off.
Jesus.
And that brings us to our
Look at this. They're
fifth beer
Dr.
of the
Baker
night.
said they're honestly like the Walking Dead towards the end. I've seen them stumbling around during the day. They're mostly nocturnal, still looking for mates, bleeding from various parts of their body, and their hair has fallen out.
Oh my god. Dude. It's brutal.
And these creatures were actually only discovered in 2013.
Holy fuck.
Where are they?
Australia.
Fucking Australia. Dude.
The Florida of countries.
As if there's like not enough stuff that tries to kill you in Australia. Now you could just die from fucking if you're a marsupial.
Over fucking.
And that brings us to our next beer of the night.
All right. Sorry about this one. This is Jackie O's Bourbon Barrel Oro Negro. Jackie O's is from Athens, Ohio. And this is a stout brewed with walnuts, conditioned on spices, and aged in bourbon barrels. And it clocks in at 12.1% ABV.
Nice. I can't remember too many walnut beers, man. That's interesting.
Don't be nutty.
So if you're allergic to walnuts, don't drink this.
So it pours out like pretty much solid black
Yeah, it's very dark.
and smells boozy, but good. Like sweet, boozy nose.
Yeah, this is it reminds me of Hanapu, but with a bit more of a kick.
Dude, it's fucking delicious.
Yeah.
It's really good. I see what you mean at the end. You get a little spice at the end.
Like a little bit like a powdered chocolate. Kind of like if you open a box of like Nestle Quick or something.
Yeah, like it has like almost a over concentration of chocolate.
But it's
Not like in
good.
a bad way. No, not a bad way, but I do feel the spice, like a little kick at the end, but it's nice. It's good.
Yeah.
It balances the like sweetness that you get up front, and yeah, it's very nice, man.
Yeah,
you said it was
like-
12 something. It
Yeah, it
doesn't taste
starts out with like
that
the
strong.
like
It's good.
vanilla character from the bourbon, and then finishes with little habanero kick. Right?
Is that what's in there, habanero?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's good.
Yeah, it's very good.
Let me see. It's got so it says it's their oil of Aphrodite beer, which is then it's aged in bourbon barrels and infused with cacao nibs, vanilla beans, habaneros, and cinnamon sticks.
Yeah, it's delicious, dude. I like it a lot.
Maybe that kick's coming from that cinnamon.
Yeah. Could be a little bit.
Question,
that, too.
dumb question. Cinnamon, it's a branch?
Yeah.
Off a cinnamon tree?
It's like a twig. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's also the name of a stripper.
Oh, actually, fun fact from my security class that I'm recently taking in FIU for my master's.
Cinnamon is your password? Vowels capitalized?
No.
Okay.
No. The Melissa virus.
Like Cinnamon the stripper is in your class.
No, the Melissa virus, actually, folklore has it, is that the reason why it's called the Melissa is because that was the hacker's favorite stripper down in South Florida.
Oh.
So he named it after her.
That's
Specifically
funny because
Miami, yeah.
are there really too many
Is it-
Melissas down here? Are you sure it wasn't like, Maris Lasis or something?
I mean,
Or they just couldn't figure out how to spell that, right?
So if it's named after a stripper, is it like ransomware? It tries to take all your money from you?
Oh, shit. That's good.
That's pretty good, yeah.
I like that. Damn.
you can't have your life back until you pay me
Dude, that's
in bitcoins.
epic.
I'm not gonna lie, I was looking to download FL Studio Fruity Loops to get a little theme song going for us. So I went I was like, damn, do I still have a torrent downloader on my computer? I found one, and it's like, is the Pirate Bay still up? To get it up?
I don't think so.
But I mean, you would never download software illegally, Dave.
No, I was just curious to see if it was still working. I got so scared. I mean, it's like ransomware. Warning, ransomware is a real thing. You may be at risk. And I said, you know what? Maybe there's a legal way to go around this.
It's worth it, dude. Just buy that shit.
Yeah, I know. No.
But do they make ransomware for Macs?
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you sure, though?
they do.
Jose's like, yeah, they do. Just open the email I'm going to send you.
Did you guys see that Black Mirror where they like ransomed the guy?
Honestly,
Isn't it the first one?
I haven't watched it.
You know what?
Oh, well, that's true. The first one does have that, but I was thinking of the one where it's like they got the kid who was like jerking off at his computer.
Is it the newer one?
It's like season 2 or 3.
I think if it's season 3, I haven't seen it.
That was a good one. That's such a good show.
See, my problem with that show is it is very good, but it's fucking depressing.
It's true.
If you watch more than one episode at a
yeah, you can only watch one.
because you're gonna walk away with. When I got sick, when I initially got sick, before I went to the hospital, I watched. I did like a marathon. My girlfriend was like, "Yo, you gotta watch the show. You gotta watch the show. You gotta watch it." All right, fucking, let me just get 3-4 of them out of the way. I walked away. I already felt sick. I was already homesick from work,
Like you got worse.
and I watched that, and I felt like just, yeah, is it even worth living now?
What show is?
Black Mirror.
Black Mirror.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Oh,
I need to
Zay,
see
you
it.
would love that show.
Yeah, you would.
I know.
It's kind of like
It's all about like how technology can.
it's like
go
Twilight.
wrong or
It's like
even-
a technology Twilight Zone, in maybe 15, 20 years in the future.
Oh yeah.
Totally doable. I mean, there was one episode that was like, this is pretty fucking cool. Everything else this is really fucking depressing.
Yeah,
You're so ahead of your time, but
there's
you're
a-
so behind also.
there's actually like 1 or 2 which have like happy endings. And when you get to those, you're like, wow, a happy fucking Black Mirror.
Talking about the beach one. What's it called? The one that won the awards and whatnot.
There's one called San Junipero.
Yeah, San Junipero.
That one's a happy one, and there's another one where it's like where kind of like your dating life is like totally in an app. Or that one.
Is that the new one?
I think it's in the new season.
See, the new season I haven't seen. So I'm just like, you know what? It's fucking depressing. But it's
So
a
for
good
all
show.
you suffering through Black Mirror, just know, listeners, that it does get better.
You
Sometimes.
do have a couple of moments that you'll
Definitely, Dan.
not want to kill yourself.
And I know you said you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I want to check it out. I've heard good things.
It's like Twilight Zone, but technological Twilight Zone set 15, 20 years in the future.
That's
So not so far from now.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Or it's just
I
a
want
little-
to check it out. I've heard great things, man. I think I would dig it. That there was one that I saw. It was like a pseudo documentary, sort of like I don't know, almost like a psychological test on Netflix. It was called The Push. It was this guy who's doing like it's only a 1 hour thing, like one-time episode kind of documentary. This guy's basically doing a hidden camera thing where he's going to try to convince this dude unknowingly to kill somebody. But everybody's an actor except for this one other guy that he's like getting, on the hidden camera. It's a really cool like psychological experiment to see how far somebody can like basically be pushed and like actually go through with shit you would never expect them to do. It's actually pretty fucking interesting. Yeah, The Push. I recommend it.
Okay. So, my topic. We'll get to this. It's, you guys heard of Sin City 8?
Is it Sin City or Sim City?
Sin City.
No, man. I think they've only done 2 of them.
I think I've only watched the first 3 or 4.
Are you talking about the movies, book?
Not Sim. Sin City, as in Las Vegas.
I was talking about the pornos.
So,
I was talking about the comic books.
so this is Sin
They're
City
graphic
8,
novels.
according to several outlets, including Daily Wire, BBC, CNN, more than 1,000 people are expected to join in a monumental event in Las Vegas. And I think this week it is. They're trying to host what will be the largest orgy event on record.
Motherfucker, why did I not know about this?
In 2007, the largest orgy attracted just 500 people or 250 couples in Japan. So they're trying to double that.
Yeah, wasn't this on a previous episode? I think it was one of JJ's like
said.
sex facts. Like, what was the biggest orgy?
So this is now
that may change soon.
this week.
That's a lot of
Unescorted males will be denied entry. A single woman will only have to pay $25 to enter. A couple
That is sexist.
has to pay $200. And they're anticipating over 1,000 people. And I guess this is
So if you're a woman couple, you should just go individually each.
Yeah.
Can a couple of gay males go?
No,
they
because
didn't say that you couldn't
well,
be a couple.
actually,
They said, according to their
Then
website,
you'll probably have to fuck.
we encourage you to book the entire weekend because Sin City 8 is a 4-day, 100% lifestyle and kink Vegas hotel takeover with pool parties, theme nights, playrooms, sex play shops, dungeons, and more. You must have a partner to participate in the world record attempt.
you want to play Dungeons and Dragons?
You
maybe?
can play just with them or with whoever you want, providing there is established mutual consent. Anyone violating the consent of another guest will be ejected immediately, along with their entire group.
Ooh.
The name of the organization that's doing this is called Menage a Life.
Awesome. Awesome.
And Guinness World Records officials will be attending.
It's awesome.
Any word
pretty
on like health screening before you go?
You're only participating with your partner unless you get there and you'll be like, hey, you down?
There's going to be a bunch of unescorted single ladies, right? But no unescorted single men. So it's a good ratio for gentlemen.
So let me ask you guys.
Back on Dan's point, like if you're like a man-man couple, and you go in, I guess they'll give you different bands saying, hey, like my preference is this.
I don't know.
Yeah, that would.
Oh, actually, I take that back. I misread that. No representation from Guinness World Records will be attending. According to Guinness, they told the Las Vegas Weekly, I can confirm this is not a record title that we recognize or monitor.
So why not?
Step it up, Guinness.
Because
you do everything else pretty well.
There is no fucks given.
Oh,
really?
shit. That's pretty good.
And that brings us to our next beer of the
They
night.
could fucking have a world record for like largest pineapple pyramid, but not biggest orgy.
I mean, okay, while we guys are opening the last beer of the night, We're all happily significant others.
Right.
Yeah,
At least
wow,
in the
that's
table.
true. Yeah.
Do any of you think your partner would go with you to that event to only participate with each other? Because that would still be participating.
No.
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 Nah, no, I don't think so. Sonia, would you go to the world's largest orgy party in Las Vegas?
With Jose.
But you only have to sleep with Jose, nobody else. Yeah, like, would you go?
Would you want to be part of a world record?
Or not?
Yeah, there we go. Official sources say no.
The bung queen says no. She will not expose her bung hole to these savages.
Only Jose gets the hammer.
Yes.
The bug hammer.
Sonia, you can use the bung mallet.
Jose, you could use the bug
Yeah,
mallet.
it's like- that's what it's called from now on.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, the brewer tour. He said that just keep this in your dark box behind the bedroom.
Your dark box.
Those are my favorite kind.
It's true.
Do you guys have names for your bunghole hammers?
Yeah.
Do you want to share them?
You know what you know what I'm picturing when you keep saying bunghole hammer is fucking
A penis?
No, when you're playing Donkey Kong and like you're running around and just you're holding the mallet in front of your body, like straight in front of your waist, and just and like just swinging it up and down over and over, but it's just like attached to his body. It's the fucking funniest thing.
Maybe that's what they were going for.
Yeah.
But do you guys have names for your bunghole hammers?
I call mine Stanley.
Mjolnir.
Does anybody else call it Stanley?
Like the power drill.
Mjolnir.
What do you call yours?
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir?
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
It's a soft J. Scandinavian.
Like Yagi? What
Uh,
about you, Dan?
honestly, no. I mean, I just usually say like, "Hey, you want some dick?"
Little Stubby.
I'll say Willie sometimes. Yeah.
William.
Machete.
Mine is Little Big Dave.
Little Big Dave.
That's that works.
And that brings us to our final beer of the night.
All right. Yeah, so this is one I've been holding on to for a bit, and I decided I'm tired of waiting. Let's fucking drink it. And it's from Bottle Logic Brewing from Anaheim, California. And this is one of my favorites. It's called Fundamental Observation. It's an Imperial Vanilla Stout. So an Imperial Stout blended with Madagascar vanilla beans and aged in bourbon barrels. It's 14.1% ABV.
Holy shit!
It is so good.
It is phenomenal.
I think this is one of the best episodes we've had of beer.
Yeah, this is from 2016.
Oh, really? Holy fuck, dude! Oh my god!
What year is it?
2016.
Oh, it's delicious.
Oh my god, it's
Yeah.
this is like, oh, I fucking love this beer, dude.
That's so creamy, man.
It's like vanilla
It's vanilla
in
like
the face,
overload, but
vanilla
like
to the face.
I feel it like fucking has like a creaminess, like it coats the tongue as if it has like
Yeah.
like milk, like lacto
It's-
or something.
Like this would be a phenomenal beer float.
oh my god! But I wouldn't want to.
But I wouldn't
dilute
waste it like that. Yeah.
No, I would totally make that even into a shake.
bro. But
I
you
would
have
have
to
to say-
have like a really good vanilla ice cream, not like a bullshit one.
Oh, like made with like the top layer of the fat. Like,
Yeah, get like a good one with like the beans and shit. Yeah, that's delicious, man. So
I'd
To
say
me-
the beers tonight have been really
all of
pretty
them, all of them are really, really good.
Yeah. To me, like the only beers I've had that are comparable to this is the Goose Island Vanilla Rye, although I like this one better, and also the J. Wakefield Double Barrel Lanata that he did.
Oh yeah. Well, this has.
But I think this is still like my favorite of all. It's like probably one of my top 5 beers ever.
Damn.
FO.
So what
I would
makes
say-
it like creamy like that though? What is?
I don't know, man, but Bottle Logic knows their stouts. I'll tell you that much.
Delicious. So let me ask you guys, what burns your bacon? Jose?
Ooh. Let's see.
What burns my bacon is nobody having sent us any email to nudes@beerbrosbs.com.
Okay.
Okay, that's a fair one.
This needs to be corrected immediately by someone. That means you. No, not you, but you. You listening.
You know who you are.
You know who you are.
Dan.
What burns my bacon is that pretty soon this bottle of Fundamental Observation is going to run out.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one, too. Jose?
Burns my bacon is that the city of Miami continuously has to send out alerts for don't put your fucking blinkers on, and they actually made this into a fucking news story.
In the rain, you mean?
Oh, you mean the flashers and shit? Yeah. Well, I thought you were going to say what burns my bacon is the city of Miami, and period.
Well, yeah, that too, but
Yeah, that would also be acceptable.
Yeah. But you're right. I mean, it's like, hey, remember, people, don't be retarded. Learn how to drive.
I mean, it's not only to learn how to drive, but I mean, in general, like, there's these rules like, hey, don't run across the street when there's like a red light or like public announcements that like Miami never fucking listens to, even though they tell them every fucking day, hey, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, and they still do it anyways. Like, it's...
Yeah, man.
I think Miami has consistently won the rudest drivers in America award.
And what burns my bacon? Rainy season.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's always raining.
Fuck, man. It goes from like no rain for 3 weeks to fucking
every day.
Every day for multiple hours.
Have you ever had rain on you when it's 40 degrees outside?
Yes, I've had it in 20.
Yeah, it sucks.
That's called snow.
No, it's not snow. It's like the precursor of snow. It's still ice
You get
cold.
sleet, yeah.
Fuck.
It fucking sucks.
I'm supposed to go to Disney this weekend, and it's supposed to rain all weekend, which is...
Don't go to Disney.
I already bought tickets, and it's...
Aren't they good for like a year?
No, I bought the ones that are like good until June 24th or something.
Fuck it, just go, man. There'll be periods where you could take a break and whatever.
I'm looking at it like, if it rains, that means there'll be fewer people, and the lines will be shorter.
Or
it's still
it'll
gonna be
be
crowded.
that there'll still be the same amount of people, but there's going to be screaming kids because they're getting wet.
Screaming wet kids.
There's always screaming wet kids. Even when
they'll
it's not
be-
raining.
they'll be
They're just
more.
wet. Why? I don't know.
Splash Mountain.
I don't understand children.
Yeah.
Or you could go to Magic Kingdom. Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom's dope.
Yeah,
man.
we're doing
Yeah,
that.
because if it's hot as fuck, like all the animals are like, fuck this shit because they're smarter than us, being like out in direct sunlight trying to
They're
look at
gonna
them.
be like, "Fuck this shit, it's raining."
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, "Fucking stupid ass humans."
Yeah, they're
exactly.
How do you like that rain over there?
Yeah, but after it's done raining, it's not as hot, and they might
But
be
it's
out.
humid.
I don't know. Have you guys been to the new Pandora area?
Yeah, I went.
Animal
It's
Kingdom?
awesome, dude. Get a fast pass now if you can.
We were able to get fast passes for like the river ride.
Man, that one sucks. Flight of Passage is what you
Well,
want.
that one didn't have fast pass.
Wait in line for it, even if it's like 2.5 hours. Wait for it. It's fucking amazing.
Cool.
Flight of Passage is dope. The river is okay, but Flight of Passage is the one you want to do.
So let me ask you guys, what was your favorite beer of the night?
Really?
Fundamental.
Yeah, dude. It's no question.
FO.
I mean, they're all fucking great, but yeah, it's Bottle Logic.
FO,
This-
as in fundamental observation, not fuck off.
but also fuck off. No, really, dude. I'm sorry, but it's not even close.
What was your favorite beer of the night, JJ?
PlayStation.
Xbox.
What about you,
Wow.
Alex? All right, guys. Remember, follow us on Facebook.com/BeerBrosBS. Follow us on Untapped and Instagram @BeerBrosBS. Make sure you become our friend on Untapped. find out where we ranked all these beers. Remember to send us everything. I forgot what the other email was, but you can always use beerbrosbs@gmail.com. Send us everything, ideas, questions, concerns,
And also
shout-outs.
nudes at beerbrosbs.com.
Or nudes@beerbrosbs.com. And you can find everything on our website, beerbrosbs.com. Please make sure to subscribe to the show and follow us on any one of the following: SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, Blubbery, Overcast, Kodi, uBook, Player FM, Podcast Addict, Microsoft Podcast App, Digital Podcast, Listen Notes, Podbean, Podcast Blaster, Radio Public, Google Play Music, iHeartRadio, and YouTube.
Dave, do we need to run down that whole list every time, or can we just say listen to us
Just-
wherever you
just-
listen to
SoundCloud,
podcasts?
iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, Blubbery, Overcast,
Wherever you
Kodi,
listen to
uBook,
podcasts.
Player FM, Podcast Addict, Microsoft Podcast App, Digital Podcast, Listen Notes, Podbean, Podcast Blaster, Radio Public, Google Play,
I hate you.
iHeartRadio, and YouTube.
I hate you.
If there is
One more time?
anybody that we did not have a podcast and it's a podcast medium, please reach out to us at
Some of you gotta pay for it.
beerbrosbs.com.
We ain't paying for that shit. Yeah, there's some of you actually gotta pay to join.
Still reach out to us anyways.
Sure, yeah, reach out. Thanks for listening. I'm Dave, the Big Librarian.
Jose.
And this is Dan.
And Tony.
All right, good night, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Beer Bros and BS. Cheers.
Beer bro. Beer bro.
And BS.
Yes.